Mayor, ano lang po magiging epekto nito dito sa mga magiging beneficiary ng partnership?
Well, one, we are very grateful to Good Panda and its family for choosing Manila to give opportunity, especially yung unang-unang Rafi, yung unang-unang tinamaan ng ECQ is yung mga naghahanap buhay sa 3 gulong at 4 na gulong. You know, as we all know, katulad ko, dati akong soccer boy, kami nabubuhay lang sa araw-araw. So pagka may biyahe, may kita. But as we all know that ECQ halted the opportunity of transport group to earn a living every day for the past almost 2 months. And doing this, which is the food industry, is one of the exempted in the ECQ, and there are people needed, logistically speaking, and tapping Manilans sa industriya ng 3 gulong. We're very happy and excited because at least this will give a chance for the 3 gulong industry na magkaroon ng extra income, whether under ECQ or maybe in the near future under GCQ, both. No? So masaya kami kasi alam naman natin na ang isang epekto ng ECQ o generally speaking COVID-19 presence in our community is yung livelihood ng tao, trabaho at negosyo. So in the case of business can still flourish in the city of Manila with regard to food industry, at the same time being supported by the community through city government and now with the help of the private sector utilizing a particular technology. Tingin ko yung buong ecosystem on providing opportunity or job or income for certain sectors of our community will be addressed through this memorandum of agreement.
Sir, sa rep ng Food Panda, will you be partnering with other cities or will you be serving what will happen to Manila first?
We hope to partner with other cities, same sort of setup as in Manila. We're looking at ASIC in the very next few days to roll out a similar initiative.
And are you willing to extend this after the ECQ or the GCQ? Will this be part of a new normal?
I think it makes sense for both sides. I think, as the Mayor mentioned earlier, the new normal seems to be that there is a continued demand for delivery services, and we need to ensure that the supply of riders is going to be adequate. At the same time, there are limited income opportunities for the people within those communities, so it's a very happy marriage.
I don't know who can answer this question, but how will you be vetting the partners for this program? Is there a particular skill for them, or is there a particular skill that you're looking for them?
Well, one of the natural skills becoming a tricycle driver is geographically it is in your fingertips in terms of experience on where to, how to go efficiently on a particular client within the radius of your task. No? Mas kabisado. Kasi from my point of view, the way I understanding food delivery system utilizing technology is it always speaks of available delivery boy or delivery person within a particular radius. So it's going to be more efficient, Food Panda is going to be more efficient utilizing this person, existing underutilized, but they know better than anybody else whether if you're going to compare it to a new delivery guy who will go in a particular community who doesn't understand esquinitas or boulevards. with tricycle drivers, they've been there for quite some time. So if I may put this in retrospect, they even know to the point who are they going to deliver with, because they are familiar with the house, the address, and the person, because these are regular customers of tricycle drivers within the community. Kaya mas efficient, and they are right in tapping this, Food Panda is right in tapping these people within the community. Second, I agree with Food Panda that there will be high demand of food delivery services in the coming weeks and months, as long as there is COVID-19 in our community. Because I think, from what I believe, people will continue to behave in the new normal. So, yung mga tao na excited, siyempre pinakamasarap, excited kayo kumain kayo sa restaurant. Yun ang old normal. Yun yung maganda, kasama mong pamilya mo. But I think lalaki ang percentage ng mga tao, they would rather buy through online delivery system to keep themselves safer. At the same time, enjoy the food that they want. So tingin ko, yun ang magiging bagong, I'm not an economist, but the way I understand it, the people will behave this way. So I agree that there will be more demand from logistics tapping individuals. Like in this case, it's perfect. You know, Manila, for that matter, is about 70,000 per square kilometer. That's how dense we are. That's how more exposed we are in terms of contagion, because it can easily spread from one person to another because of the density within a square kilometer. So having this type of services, tingin ko mas malilimitahan at mas magtatagumpay ang gobyerno sa panawagan ng physical distancing. So the point is, restaurants now can open or maybe strengthen their ability to address demand for food delivery. At the same time, here we are, Food Panda is an app company to provide, to bridge the consumer and the food provider. So lalaki, gaganda, tingin ko mas ayos. And hopefully, and I believe, tingin ko naman na makakatulong ng gusto to sa mga tricycle driver. Kasi talagang ubos na rin ng opportunity na, talagang depleting yung opportunity ng driver nowadays sa community dahil wala silang customer for the past 2 months. Kung maalala nyo nga, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, nung mag-close tayo, nung mag-ECQ, the drivers were the first attended by the local government unit. Because I, for one, as a former tricycle sidecar boy, I know how it feels na yung first day lang, one day, hindi ka lumabas, wala kang chicha. So that's why we attended to them. Sila yung unang-unang binigyan talaga natin ng konting ayuda. Then if you heard about a few days ago, the second tranche ayuda for our tricycle drivers. And they are the one also who benefited from the SAP. And the jeepney drivers also benefited from the SAP through LTFRB. And the city government appropriated about a sack of rice for our jeepney drivers and a few food packs for our tricycle and sidecar boys. Because, just for the record, there will be about 30,000 individual can and possibly benefit from Food Panda system to address 2 million population. And there's about more or less 60,000 businesses. Just for the sake of conversation, if we have 30,000 restaurants, this can help our business community, the people who are is going to earn from this.
Sir, kailan po ito mag-start and for how many years po?
I hope it will start as soon as possible. Time is always of the essence in times of crisis. In a crisis situation, every hour is crucial. The same thing with COVID-19, particularly with the virus. In this type of virus, this is a very unique virus wherein even a healthy person, it seems healthy, but they are not. That's how treacherous this virus is. That's why, in this type of crisis, any help addressing a particular problem with regard to the effects of the crisis is very important. So if we can do this as soon as possible, why not?
How about, Sir Mayor, dun sa registration ng ano? They have their president already. Siyempre, we are supposing yung social distancing. Yung president na lang ba nila ang mag-aasikaso for registration for all the members?
I think Food Panda has a way of doing it,
Yeah.
not violating physical and social distancing. Because this is technology. Any John Doe's and Mary can apply, and depends on the system on how to, hire people. So it's up to Food Panda. The people is there. They have cell phones. They have technology. It's available. Boils down to how fast they can do it. It's there already.
Mayor, sorry, medyo na huli lang po kami.
Sure.
ng konti. So, ibig sabihin po, sa Food Panda, ia-allow na po yung tricycle.
We're now addressing yung panawagan ng national government that every people should adapt to the new norm. And one of those, two basic new norm. You have to wear a mask, you have to wash your hands, and practice physical and social distancing. These are our new norms. So having that kind of policy, because here we are, hindi mo na pag-mimic yung mga gusto kumain sa isang particular space, and food can be made available in their doorstep through Food Panda. They need a lot of people to do that. And we have a lot of people existing on top source or resources of the city. So why not? Then we'll just adapt to certain laws. It is the city government who creates laws. That's why I want the Vice Mayor to be here to witness the memorandum of agreement between Food Panda and the City of Manila, so that if there is a need to adjust a particular route or route measure capacity, the RMC of every TODA, then you can adjust, because this is trying times, this is crisis, and the laws must address the crisis. Kailangan bagayan yung demand.